Getting money out the ATM is a must. Can't rely on debit and credit, because when you come back to the city, or if you stay in the city, you don't know what kind of power you're gonna have. And a lot of these stores run off of ATMs and credit card swipers and debit swipers. They be down. Cash always works though. Trying to get gas on the west coast of Florida during a hurricane is crazy. But you gotta do it. Gotta get prepared, gotta stay prepared. Running from these crazy winds and these surging waters. Gotta look over your shoulder. Late night at the pumps. Jack boys out. Cricket cops harassing you. This is what we face every year. From June 1st to November 2nd, hurricane season on the Gulf Coast of Florida. Welcome to the Third Coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast.
Third coast, my coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast. New Orleans to the birds. Up north thinking we slow. Be careful with your approach. These hitters go for your throat. When the flood waters start rising, we hopping up in your boat. Third coast, my coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast. New Orleans to the bird. Up north thinking we slow. Be careful with your approach. These hitters go for your throat. When the flood waters start rising, we hopping up in your boat. Gulf of Mexico, always filled with hurricanes. Tropical depressions coming through, disturbing things. It ain't no thing unless your pocketbook is lacking change. Speaking change, let me give you 2 cents from my brains. We ain't slow, we just chat with a country grammar slang. We say powder, we ain't talking about no sugar cane. It ain't no colors where I'm from, we don't gang bang. Just a bunch of lost souls trying to make a name. Fronted packs but don't pay it back, they found him dead in that Cadillac. His legs crossed with that zip tie, his fingers gone and his head cracked. Them fiends wait in his main trap, they need a hit and they vein trap. They stand around like the Walking Dead, who gon' tell them folks he ain't coming back? They found that boy hands up in some alligators. Finally got to identify him like 2 weeks later. That's the way it's going down in my hometown. You don't have to face Pennywise to meet a clown. Third coast, my coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast. New Orleans to the bird. Up north thinking we slow. Be careful with your approach. These hitters go for your throat. When the flood waters start rising, we hopping up in your boat. Third coast, my coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast. New Orleans to the bird. Up north thinking we slow. Be careful with your approach. These hitters go for your throat. When the flood waters start rising, we hopping up in your boat.
Been around the world, but ain't nothing like home. In the NO, the only Saints play in the dome. This shit ain't breezy, in a Big Easy. Even teams toting chrome. Grew up in the 3 on the Third Coast. Since a jip in the G, no herbo. No counties or borough. And in the trap that they had more birds than Miss Virgo. Think it's all Mardi Gras and bees. Bourbon Street bars, fleur de lis. Second line's not the please. There's another side to these streets. Whipping coke, trying to get out of poverty. On section, they getting food for commodity. Pistol on side of me, PTSD. Fucking with my psychology. Police be following. So peers take shots without modeling. They die in the streets. It's hard to survive in these streets. You gotta ride with the peace. The belly, the bottom, the beast. Katrina hit and they swallowed the streets. A clear attempt to demolish the streets. We too resilient, we started rebuilding. This is my city, I'm proud of the streets. This is my city, I'm proud of my section. But I had to make a way out of my section. Though I let it rap, it's not a profession. So I went and hustled and got a profession. I had to grind to bring this back. The home of the hustlers, you know that it's facts. Although I'm good wherever I'm at, you know where I'm from, so no need to ask.
Third coast, my coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast. New Orleans to the birds. Up north thinking we slow. Be careful with your approach. These hitters go for your throat. When the flood waters start rising, we hopping up in your boat. Third coast, my coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast. New Orleans to the bird. Up north thinking we slow. Be careful with your approach. These hitters go for your throat. When the flood waters start rising, we hopping up in your boat. Yeah. Can't forget about Pensacola, Florida. Fort Myers, Florida.